Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Sexy Fit 2015, and here is Miss Dale Stevenson.
Hello, everyone. I am the creator of Sexy Fit. I'm so excited to be working out with you for 2015. What I want you to know is that Sexy Fit stands for Sweat times Calm. It is for men and it's for women. The classes that I do are for women only, but anyone can do these workouts. It's all about you going against yourself and you being your absolute best. So this is about high intensity interval training. So you only have 30 seconds to go as hard as you can, then you get a 10-second break. So download the interval timer called Seconds Free. It is free. And set your interval timer to 24 rounds, 30 seconds for the workout intervals, and 10 seconds for the break. Get some great music like I've got on and have a blast. Here is the workout for 2015, the very first Sexy Fit. You'll do lunges and then sumo push-ups, side crunch on the right-hand side crunch on the left-hand side. Then you'll do Superman, then frog squat, reptile, and joy jump. So what does it look like? Oh yeah, I also want to remind you to start with a warm-up so that you get your body all ready to work out, and it really helps you prevent injuries. So warm up with skipping or high knees, jumping jacks, anything for about 2 to 3 minutes, and then hit go on your interval time. You're great. And then make sure you do a cool down because this is intense. Do a cool down afterwards just by walking around, or you can do low skipping or low, sort of high knees, but kind of at a low intensity. Do that for 2 to 3 minutes and then get a really great stretch. All right. So here are lunges. Really want you to concentrate on really good form. So your feet are hip width apart. Notice that my toes are pointing forward. And if you imagine an imaginary line coming out of each of your toes, and so basically it's like you see that your feet are parallel. You're going to take a step forward, keeping that parallel line, right? So I don't want you to cross the midline. You're going to keep that parallel line happening. Go back with the back foot. Keep your head up. Pull your abdominals in. Smile. And then you're going to let that back knee go straight down toward the ground, so it's down like this. And then you're going to replace the foot, come back, down. These are lunges. So I want you to see it from the side. So here you go. So feet are parallel. You're going to take a step straight back. You can go back or forward. I'm going to go back on this one. You're going to do a pelvic tilt. So bring the pelvis forward. The knee goes straight down toward the ground like this. Notice the front knee stays over the ankle. Take the foot back. Other side. Okay, so chest is up and head is up. And imagine yourself having a book on top of your head and that you don't want it to actually fall off, right? So I want you to avoid lunging forward. I want you to go straight up and down. Only you can check your form, so I'm going to ask you to do that. Sumo push-ups. I want you to have your wrists underneath your shoulders and they're shoulder width apart. Okay? Feet are about hip width apart. You're going to pull your abdominals up toward the spine. And you're also going to make sure that your shoulders are in line with your hips. So I'm going to go on this side. This is what it looks like from the side. Pull your abdominals up, and the hips are in line with the shoulders. You're going to do a push-up, bringing your body down toward the ground. Come back up. Go onto your side. Stack your feet. Say hello. Put the hand back down. Back onto your toes. Push up, and then onto the other side. From your knees, it looks like this. Knees are down, feet are up in the air. Pull your abdominals up toward the spine. You're going to bring your chest down toward the ground, elbows back behind you. Come back up. Go over onto your side. Bend that bottom leg. The top foot, you're actually on the side of the foot, and you're going to come up. So down. So your knees are one on top of the other, and up. Okay, so things to avoid when you're doing push-ups. People will often actually bring their nose down toward the ground, and they'll do this. I want you to leave your head in line with the spine the entire time. Head doesn't move. It's that you bring your chest toward the ground, you're coming back up. All right? Beautiful. That's sumo push-up. Side crunch. You're lying on your side. Knees are stacked. I've got the knees out in front. Feet are kind of like the heels sort of in line with the bum. You're completely on your side. So you're not leaning back, you're completely on your side. And then I've got the fingertips at the ears. You're going to pull your abdominals in toward the spine first, and then bring the elbow toward the hip and back down. It's a really small movement, super small. So you always start by pulling the abdominals in first and then small crunch to the side. Inhale and exhale, over. So just remember, you're completely on your side. You're on your shoulder, on the side of the body. Knees are bent. Heels are probably in line with the hips. And fingertips are at your ears. Pull the abdominals in and crunch over. Really small movement. You shouldn't really be able to come all the way over to the hip with the elbow. Okay, and then you'll do that on the other side. Then Superman, you're lying on your stomach. Feet are down on the ground. Fingertips are over your ears. Come this way for a second. So you're always looking down at the ground, even when you're coming up. And with Superman, what you're doing, you're looking down. You're going to raise the chest up off the ground and come back down. Raise the chest up and back down. From the side, it's like this. I'm always looking down, always, always. Chest comes up, down, and down, up and down. So what I do is I pull my abdominals up toward the spine, making my abs really, really strong. First I'm flexing, and I bring the chest just up off the ground, and I come back down. So I don't want you to raise the head, so people will do this sometimes. So I don't want you to move the neck at all. You're always looking down, coming up with the chest and back down. And your arms are always right over the ears. Abdominals are always nice and strong. You will feel it in your lower back. Please make sure you keep your feet down, and that'll take some of the pressure off the lower back. But you'll really be working the muscles that align the back of the spine as you stay nice and elongated, okay? That's the Superman. And frog squat. You're going to start with your feet a little bit wider than hip width apart. And they're kind of going slightly out to the side. You're going to come all the way down and put your fingertips on the ground. And then you're going to come up like this. It's as far as you can go and back all the way down. So you should always be able to look forward. And that's how you know that you don't need to go that far up, because it's impossible, by keeping your head up the entire time. So here's what it looks like from the side. All the way down, come up, down, and up. Down and up. So always look forward. You'll be able to see that that you're in the right position, because when you look forward, you can't bring your bum up that high. Okay, and then reptile. So you're back in plank position. Look at your wrists. Wrists are directly underneath the shoulders. Feet are about hip width apart. Pull your abdominals up to the spine. Make sure the hips are in line with the shoulders. Watch this. As I bring my hips back, my shoulders go away from the wrists. When I bring my hips back down, notice that the wrists are right over the shoulders. Reptile looks like this. You're going to bring one knee to the tricep. Look at that knee and back. Knee to the tricep. Inhale in, exhale as you bring the knee to the tricep. That's reptile. Here's what it looks like from the side. So pull your abdominals in so they're up toward the spine the entire time. That's the reptile. And then lastly, joy jump. Some people call it the Toyota jump. So you're going to come down like you're going into a squat. So feet are about hip width apart, a little bit wider. You're going to bring your bum down, arms back, and jump up. That's it. Enjoy your workout. Write down your scores. So after each 30-second interval, during the break, write down how many reps you've done. So count them. And at the next time, just try to beat your scores. You'll do so amazing. Watch. Enjoy. I'll see you next time.